Hi guys, how are you all doing? Hope you're all well. So I just thought I'd quickly jump in here and share my IBS Success Triangle with you because there are three key things you need to successfully control your IBS. So this is what my Success Triangle looks like, and I'm going to walk you through those in just a moment. But you might be thinking, why a triangle? Obviously a triangle has three sides and each side is important, otherwise it collapses like you can see there. And it's the same with IBS. If you take away one of the key elements, then you're going to struggle. So what are those key elements? Well, the first one is performance mindset. And for me, it's about having a positive and empowering growth mindset and always finding the wins and the learning points, whether you succeed or not in whatever it is that you're doing. In that situation or experience or whatever it is, what can you learn from that? So it's reflecting on it and then using that to help you move forwards. And it's about finding ways to get around challenges. What help do you need? What resources do you need? What can you do to get around it this time, but also to avoid it in the future? And it's about looking for opportunities and seizing them as they arise. Opportunities don't always come when we want them. It's never a right time. It's about focusing and committing to your goal. What do you want to achieve, and then doing whatever it takes to achieve that, as long as obviously it doesn't hurt anyone and it's not illegal or anything. But sometimes we can put the limitations on ourselves and thinking we can't do this, we can't do that. There's always a barrier or some reason or excuse why we can't do it. So maybe it's we're scared to ask for help, or we're scared or worried about doing whatever it is, and maybe we're worried about asking for help, or we're scared about asking for help, and maybe we see that as a sign of weakness, but it's not. It's a sign of strength, in my opinion. Maybe it's that we don't want to admit that we don't know something, and we think we know it all when actually we don't, because you can't know everything about everything. And so it's about being willing to learn and to develop and to grow. And it's also about taking action and dedicating yourself to the plan or whatever it is that you're doing, but with discipline as well, because without that, then you're just going to be like dipping in and out of it and not committing to it. And then you'll be wondering, why didn't this work? Why haven't I achieved my goal? Or, why haven't I been successful? So it's about being committed to it, dedicating yourself to it with discipline and following through until completion. And then the next one is trigger identification. So this is the strategy part. So this is what you're actually going to be doing, because if you don't know what you're dealing with, then how can you tackle it? So you need a clear plan and a strategy. Otherwise, obviously, as I said before, haphazard approach, random dipping in and out of it isn't going to get you results. And if you've got no strategy or logical plan or proven plan, then you're just going to be struggling, because if you're doing loads of different changes, changing this, doing that, doing everything, then you're not going to know what works and what doesn't, and you're not going to know what your personal triggers are, because everyone's triggers are different. So it's no good just copying, I don't know, Joe Blogs down the street, because they've said that their symptom triggers are such and such. That might not work for you, because everyone's different, and there's also loads of different factors that can play a role in triggering your symptoms. And bouncing between trying loads of different things, it doesn't work, and so you need a personalized plan as well. And it's like you can take supplements and things, and if you're still doing whatever it is that's triggering your symptoms, or you're still eating the thing that is ultimately triggering your symptoms, it's a bit like putting a band-aid or a plaster on an open fracture. It's not going to work. You need to get to the underlying reason of what's causing your symptoms. And the final key element that you need is mentoring, and this underpins performance mindset and trigger identification. And so you can have the right mindset, you can know you need to take action, be willing to take action, be committed to it, and be dedicated and disciplined to following through all the way to the end from start to finish. But if you don't have a proven strategy or any strategy, and if you don't have a mentor, then you're going to struggle. So you need each of those three key elements. So you can have the right strategy, but if you have, lack the right mindset, then that strategy is pointless. And you can have, a dietitian to mentor you and guide you every step of the way. But, if you don't want to take action, if you don't listen to what they're telling you, if you don't apply what they're saying, if you quit halfway through, then you're definitely going to struggle. I love Rocky, and how far would he have got without Mickey, or later on in other films, like when Mickey died, how far would he have got without Apollo Creed or Apollo's trainers? And we always need someone to help us, and someone to lean on, someone to ask questions, and it can be moral support even. And you can forget things, and you can't know everything as well. And there's sometimes you can know what you need to do, know how to do it, but sometimes you just need that kick up the butt. So that's when someone like a mentor is very helpful and can help you towards achieving your goals. So without each of those key elements, you are going to struggle to successfully control your IBS, because mentors, they bring ideas and knowledge, experience that you don't have, so that it helps you out, because you don't need to worry about going and getting a degree in whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like with IBS, you don't need to go and learn a ton of stuff about nutrition and anatomy and physiology and all that other stuff, because you can go to an expert who's got all this knowledge and experience in this area. They can provide you with support and guidance, but also accountability. And if you think about it, how much easier is doing anything when you've got the help of someone else? So you need a mentor, as well as a proven strategy and performance mindset. To sum up then, in order to win and successfully gain control of your IBS, you need the right mindset that allows you to take necessary and ongoing action. You need a proven strategy to efficiently and effectively identify your symptom triggers, because everyone's triggers are different, and what one solution works for one person isn't going to work for you. So you need to identify your own personal triggers, and a dietitian can give you that strategy. And you need to invest in a dietitian who can give you that strategy, give you all the information and help, support, guidance that you need every step of the way. And if you've been struggling with IBS, you don't know what you're doing, and you've been trying anything and everything, and you really are stuck, and you want someone to help you, then I would like to invite you to book a call with us. And you can do that by going to charliejean.com/apply. And the call is totally free, and it lasts about 45 minutes. And we'll go through everything that you've been going through with your IBS, with your challenges and what you'd like to achieve. And then we'll come up with a game plan that suits you personally. And there is a catch though. I can only help you if you have a confirmed diagnosis of IBS, because there's loads of different gut conditions and they can all have similar symptoms, but the strategy that is most effective for each of those conditions is different. So different gut conditions require different treatment and different management. Does that make sense? So if you've got a diagnosis of IBS and you're struggling and you really want some help with this, then please book a call at charliejean.com/apply. So hopefully this has been helpful, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and we can chat soon. Take care. Bye.